All right, I've been on the Angeles Crest Highway and Big Tahuna Canyon highways all morning, and I felt it was a good time to really talk about my Fiat 500 rental car I got on Turo. This car has been awesome. I originally was going to rent a electric car of some kind just because that's what I'm used to and I like the experience of rental cars, but I was like, what am I thinking? I'm in Los Angeles and San Diego, no kids, I can do whatever I want, and I'm going to enjoy a manual transmission gas car instead because I rarely get to drive manual transmissions these days. So I found this car and I've been loving this car. It is so fun. Its size, especially compared to my F-150, is a nice breath of fresh air. I can zip into small gaps in traffic and park it anywhere, downtown LA, things like that. So that's been a huge win. But I also really like the fact that it's, manual transmission, handles decently, fun to drive, and has a pretty throaty exhaust for what I think is a stock 500. So shout out to the Turo renter. I'll put the link in the description below. He has a whole bunch of Fiat 500s, I think, for rent in San Diego, but this one was my favorite. This was my pick. It's also a Prima Edizione. First edition. I don't know if that's special or not, but I wonder if it was one of the first ones imported to the USA. I'm not sure. Like I said, manual transmission, little sunroof. It's got some nicks and scratches, and it's kind of, and not for me now. Here's a slightly better shot of the valley down below, and you can also see just how far you can see from up here. The air is clear, relatively low humidity, and not much obscuring our view here. Super far. And then just for comparison, here's how close we are to the road. So anyway, it's pretty far. Also, I figured since I mentioned the exhaust, I'll stop here for a sec. You can hear the exhaust real quick. See what I'm talking about. It sounds pretty good for what I think is stock. What a great little car. All right, moving on. And also, what a spot here. The Angeles Crest Highway. I tried to do it years ago. I want to say around 2014 here on a work trip, and there was too much snow. My car was getting a little too stuck and bottoming out on the snow ruts in the middle of the road. I was like, I'm not going to crash this rental car. So I gave up and came back down the mountain. That was, by the way, I believe that was in June, and there was too much snow on the highway. But this time I've made it. I'm almost to the end. You can see deep inland California from here, relatively, and that means we're almost at the end. We're descending down this way, and we'll be at the end soon. But everything about this highway and trip in general, by the way, but this part of California, this part of the world, just gorgeous. It's silent here. These beautiful pine trees, no one around. You'd never know that, but the second biggest city in the United States is just, 30 miles from here. It's just so quiet here. So love this part of the world. Love this highway, the Angeles Crest Highway. I'm so glad I get to visit here. And I'm losing my breath because I'm at high altitude and I'm not used to that. But, it's not perfect. But it's been a blast. I love this car. I can't stop taking pictures of it. I can't stop driving it and just enjoying all these roads around here in Southern California. And I figured it was worth a little shout out. So thank you, Fiat 500, for providing me so much fun and transportation this week. As for driving impressions, this Fiat 500 is also excellent. Now keep in mind, I've been driving heavy EVs for the past 2 years. I've got a Ford Lightning at home. It's the EV F-150 truck. And my wife drives an EV9, which I also spend time in. So anything I say about how light and nimble this car is, take it with a grain of salt, because pretty much anything would be more nimble than the cars I normally drive. That being said, I really enjoy this car because of its lightness, because of its ability to just change directions on a whim, and also the balance. It's not, tail happy or anything like that, but it's very enjoyable to hustle around a corner or a series of bends like these and feel the back end step out occasionally. If there's a big bump or a rock or something, the back end will step out. Occasionally the ESC, the stability control, will kick on. But it's mostly stable, just with a little bit of oversteer hints here and there. it doesn't plow or doesn't push or anything like that either, on the other hand. So I think they struck a good balance between safety for the regular driver and also fun and capable abilities for roads like this up here on the Angeles Crest Highway. I'll also say the power, okay, it's lacking. It's this isn't the Abarth version or anything like that. It is the regular basic base model, but there's a ski hill right here, look at this. But I don't need power to have fun on a road like this. You know, a few minutes ago I was thinking, man, if I lived here, I would have the Corvette or a 911 or something cool like an M3 and just really tear up these roads. And I realized, you know, why do I need to go any faster than I'm going right now? I've got these decent but skinny tires on here. I'm having fun. I'm, you know, at 8/10 or something, maybe sometimes 9/10 of the car, usually 8/10 or 7/10 of the car's capability, and I'm still having a blast. To get that level of, I guess, car limits on a fast car, of course, you have to get either way faster or, you know, look at this Prius, by the way. Here's a Prius that spun off the road, and I hope he was having fun, or I don't know what happened, but it's important to remember that a fast, capable car has to go a lot faster to enjoy its limits and enjoy its capabilities than a slow car that's less capable would need. Nice Subaru. So my point is, I could get a fast car and drive the same speed, numeric speed of miles an hour, and be bored, or I could get a car like this or something and have more excitement, more enjoyment, more pleasure, and more exploration along the limits of the tires and suspension at the same speed. And of course, given those two options, I would take the slow car fast, like a lot of people have been talking about over the years. Slow car fast is the way to go for me, not fast car fast, because fast car fast equal to slow car fast, going the same speeds. The fast car is boring. It's all within its limits. And side note, that's a big reason I sold my E36 M3, which was for a long time my favorite car, my dream car. I did not own that car long. After coming out of E30s for years, the E36 was way too capable, way too planted, way too grippy, way too balanced. I just didn't enjoy driving it. And a little Fiat 500 like this, you can have so much fun. I think the whole time I've been on this video, I haven't exceeded 65 miles an hour. So to get the same level of excitement and joy and challenge from a fast car, I'd have to be doing probably 75, I bet. And I don't want to go that fast anymore. So take that for what you will. Power, okay, it's going back to my original point. The power is lacking. I don't necessarily care. It sounds fun. There's been periods of time where I've been floored in fourth gear. I could have revved it out higher in third gear and accelerated faster, but I've been floored in fourth gear going maybe 55 uphills on this road for minutes on end. Like it felt like 2 or 3 minutes in a row, floored fourth gear, 55 miles an hour. And that's okay. I can shift down into third if I really want to rev it out, but I didn't care. And that goes to show you, if you can stay floored that long in a car, you know, there's not a lot of power. We're also at about 7,000 feet up in the air, so the air is thinner here, but not a lot of power, but that's okay. And then lastly, in terms of brakes, brakes are fine. I haven't challenged them. I am not pushing hard. I am not here to set a record in the Fiat 500 for the Angeles Crest Highway. So I've not been hard on the brakes. I haven't had any smells yet. Occasionally, like you start to feel like, okay, maybe they're getting a little soft, but it's probably just my imagination. So for a semi-casual 7/10 cruise up the Angeles Crest Highway, not pushing the car, not revving every last ounce out of the engine to get maximum straightaway speed, this car does great, and I'd highly recommend it. Again, link in the description below if you want to rent a car like this. Down in San Diego, mind you, not in Los Angeles. I drove it up here from San Diego, but I'm sure if you search Turo on the Los Angeles area, I'm sure you'd find some fun cars as well, manual transmissions, hopefully. thanks for watching this review video, this mini review, I guess I'd call it, of the Fiat 500. I'm gonna head back down the mountain here, go to the Peterson Automotive Museum, see if I can find my buddy's car there, and check out the Ken Block exhibit that's closing soon. But if you're interested in more videos like this, please watch and subscribe to the Mind of Matter YouTube channel and enjoy everything I do automotive-wise, boat-wise, travel-wise, and check out these cars I saw earlier at the car show here. Pretty awesome set here. I can't believe they do car shows this huge on a Friday. It's like not even a weekend and there's so many people out here. Crazy. Just crazy. I love Los Angeles.